back to Uplifted Beauty. Today I have a video for you guys on the difference between the Louis Vuitton GM size and the MM size. So I recently posted a what's in my bag video, and I officially felt like a real YouTuber when I did that, by the way. Since that video I had a couple questions, like people asking for suggestions on the GM size versus the MM size. And my first question is always like a question back when someone says which size should they get, because I think it depends a lot on what you're going to use the bag for. So for example, like let's say you're a mom and you want to carry carry it like a diaper bag, or you want to carry your things in there and things for your kids, then the GM, the larger, would definitely make more sense. But if you're someone who's just going to use it on the daily and you're just going to have maybe like your wallet and some makeup, hand sanitizer, just like little small toiletries and things like that, I feel like the MM size is better. It's absolutely just a preference though. It probably also could depend on like your stature and your height. Like this one has a bit of a difference with the feel of the bag, like against your body. This one kind of fits a little tighter up against your body because it's smaller, whereas this one's a little more slouchier. The drops on the handles, I believe, you know what, I should have checked the measurements. I believe the MM has just a little bit tinier of a drop, maybe only by like a ½ inch or an inch. And that's the length from here to here. That's what's considered to be the drop. I'll kind of just show you. So this is the GM size. You guys can see that, hopefully. So much larger. You can definitely carry it like with it being open like that, or you can bring in each side of the bag like that and then tighten up the ends. That's one thing I'll say about this bag, regardless of if you went with the MM size or the GM, is it is an open concept bag. I mean, there is the clasp in here at the top, but it's still primarily open. So when you tuck it in like that, that's really like the best approach you can take to getting the top as closed as possible. So for example, like if you're in a setting where there's a lot of people around, or you're in an airport or a mall or grocery store or something like that, if you don't have those sides cinched in, someone could pretty easily, reach their hand right down in there. So keep that in mind too, like when you're trying to decide if that's something that is important to you or not. But the interiors are the same. They each have the interior pocket, and then they have the little D-ring, which is nice. You can attach like a wristlet or coin purse, something like that if you want to, or your keys even. And then they both obviously have the side closure there on both ends. I found myself using this bag more when I would be going to work outside of the home every day. It's just, I would like to have, just different things in there, makeup to touch up, and maybe if I brought like a sweater or something, it was nice to throw that in and just have a little extra space. So one thing I found to be convenient when I was carrying it like daily to work was to use this Samorga insert. So I'm sure you guys have heard of these, or maybe not, but I'll link them below. It is basically a felt bag insert that has compartments that you can put things in. So these are really, really convenient. They come in some different configurations, and a lot of times they have even flexibility within those configurations. Like there's Velcro that you can remove inserts and make your sections larger that way. These are really nice though, and you can get them for the MM size as well. I just don't care for it in the MM size because you've got plenty of room in the GM for it to still have a little bit of floppiness to it. But when you put one of those organizers in the MM, the smaller one. I just didn't like how it like made it so stiff and so like upright. It didn't give me much slouch at all. And I kind of like that about these bags. As another option in the MM size is this LRD base shaper. So this comes in handy too if you don't want as slouchy of a look, but you want to still have a little bit of structure at the bottom. So these are a nice option to have as well. So I think that's about it, guys. Hopefully that helps. Unfortunately, I don't have the measurements for you, but you can easily find those on the Louis Vuitton website. And as always, I have to mention Fashionphile. Fashionphile I've used many times. They're great for buying and selling designer bags and accessories. They have excellent pictures. They're reputable sites, so you know you're always getting authentic pieces. So GM, guys, MM. Hopefully that will help to clear up any questions on which size, and let me know if I can help with anything else.